Y'all get on up in here. Come on up in here. Come on up in here. Come on up in here. Supporters, get up in here. Subscribers, get up in here. Trolls, get y'all asses up in here. Come on, y'all. Get on up in here. I want to see all of y'all up in here. Trolls, subscribers, supporters. I don't give a damn. Haters. Marcus, get your ass in here. All of y'all get in here. Mm-hmm, 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 mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. I want y'all all up in here. Come on up in here. I know it's late. It's late. It's late. It's late. Y'all gotta work tomorrow. I get it. I get it. I get it. Ain't like y'all wasn't gonna be tossing and turning all night any damn way. It's hot as hell. Who the hell can sleep anywhere in America in this weather, right? So okay, we got five. Get on up in here. We having some grown. See my community post where I stated, wish I could be live right now, but it's date night. Woo. Okay, Simon Mosley, 1436. Hello to you. How are you doing this evening, this late morning, this early morning, late evening? What that is that probably the correct way to say it? How are you? Because I'm doing well. I'm doing very well. We got nine. Okay. Okay, I just know in a minute or so we're gonna round that up to a easy 10 and go further than that. But while we're here, let's see. If you in the building, say hello. Come on and say hello. Say what's up. All right, I'm good. Just up, Simon. Okay, you just up. You gotta work tomorrow. You must be off tomorrow because it's late as hell. Or maybe you go in late. Okay, Duckworth, 659. Greetings to you too. We just gonna have a little grown up chit chat. We ain't gonna take up too much of your time in the building tonight. But just a little bit of grown up chit chat. Chat something. Mm-mm-mm. All right. Raise your hand if you know what a sneaky link is. Raise your Come on now. Tell the truth and shame the devil now. Come on. Raise your hand. You know how we be over here. This is the transparency channel. Silence said me. Okay. Mm, okay. Well, well. Ooh, this might be one of them lives I delete. Y'all better get your asses up in here. B. Tucker said, everyone, I can't stay long just showing love. B. Okay, B. Tucker, well, that is really sweet of you. I love that. That is very nice of you. I definitely appreciate that. But we're gonna definitely get a couple more people up in the building tonight, this morning. How many people in the chat? Put a one in the chat if you are single, because really you are the people that this is mostly directed to. Doesn't mean it's not anyone else is not welcome to it, because they everyone certainly is. But if you're single and dating or single and mingling, put a one in the chat. Because I think that your perspective may Simon, we are talking about sneaky link culture. And we are talking about um has sneaky link culture replaced dating? Or what the heck? I think it's a fair question. Has it? Has it replaced? because it's so much less impersonal and um I mean, like so many other things, there's the levels to it. Of Link culture is not like a monolithic type of thing, right? There are levels to it, you know. There's this. Ooh, Simon Mosley says, I believe so. Wow. I'm kind of, I don't know. I want to be on the fence, but the greater part of me is saying that, I'm probably right about that, and that's probably, has sneaky link culture replaced dating. And and are we getting our life with sneaky link culture in a way that dating culture may not necessarily, because I do think that there's two different energies. Um there are occasions where they can be mixed, so you can be in a situationship that is basically a combination of the two, right? So dating culture and sneaky link culture, because sometimes maybe what starts as a sneaky link turns into something more closer to something situational or whatever, or relational as opposed to situational. Um, but I want to see how many of us are willing to be honest in this chat tonight. Have you ever participated in sneaky link culture? I have. I mean, I'm not even gonna look. Ain't no point in me trying to. Yeah, I have. I have and have. Yes. Safely so. I want to make that patently clear. K. Duckworth says, "What is that?" Simon Mosley says, "Yes, I have." Okay, Simon. Oh, I'm definitely gonna love having you as part of the Dominique Speaks family, because, yeah, we kind of keep it real over here in this space. But K. Duckworth says, "What is that?" Well, K. Duckworth, sneaky link culture is basically hookup culture. So it may be that someone reaches out to you, or you are subscribed to by someone, or someone follows you, or um yeah, someone follows you, or whatever the case may be, right? And you may talk over a period of a few weeks, just kind of feeling each other out. Um, and again, keep in mind that I did say that there are levels to this, so there are variants in sneaky link culture, um, and they run the gamut. They could easily be anything. A one night stand, for example, qualifies as sneaky link culture. So if you go and you're having a great time, and there's this great guy or she or both that excuse me, she or both are like, vibing with you, you know what I'm saying? Y'all having a great time, y'all, you know what I'm saying? Two concerned adults, whatever the case may be, everything's legit. You know what I'm saying? You both are equally inebriated or not, right? Either or. Um, so in terms of the question of someone having the legal means to provide consent, you both are in the same state, whether it's both equally inebriated or both equally not. So neither of you are in a position to, you get what I'm saying? Like, Yeah, okay, so K Duckworth says, I've done that. Okay, hello, that's what I'm saying, K Duckworth. Like, we got some grown ups in here. Like, let's just be honest. Like, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no shame in the game. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? We are what have you. You know what I'm saying? We handle our other business and responsibilities and all we got going on. Um, but yeah, so that's what that basically is, and it again it runs the gamut. So there's just the healing culture doesn't just cover one thing. It could literally be you walking down the street and running into a female that you find super duper attractive and running down on her, and within 30 minutes you're in bed with her. Sneaky link culture. Sneaky link culture is the culture of intimate relations without intimate relationships, if that makes sense. The cases said, what college did you go to, Dominique? I don't want to answer that, but I'll tell you that it was a good. Well, first of all, I'm complimented by the question itself. Let me just say that compliment. Because it's not like every day you're asking someone what college to go to. But Simon Mosley, yes, that's a link up. Sneaky link is link ups, it's hookups, it's NSAs, it's randomized intimate activity. And tonight, this is a random discussion that I really had no intention of doing. So if I sputter around a bit, like forgive me. Okay, so what was your major? My major was human sciences. Why do you ask that? Do I sound like someone who you may have gone to school with? Because, yeah, my major was human sciences. And I have an elder brother who's an MSW. I have a sister who's an educator at the 25-year level. I have another sister who is a BSW. Um, yeah, we come from an educated family. It is what it is. And then I have another sister who is what I call RSW. And that is a real world social worker. So she's the youngest and she did not matriculate through the college system, but her lifestyle and her life experience coupled with the education she does have provided her a worldview that makes her a very respected lady in the field of social, let's say hood social services, if you will. Um, yeah, she's got it in spades on quite a number of people in that area. But the Casas welcome in, and that was my major. So back to hood link ups and I said hood link randomized link ups and sneaky um how much do you think, okay, because like I said to you all, for me, okay, so this experience, right? First of all, let me tell you that, as I said, it runs the gamut. So even in a situation, someone that you dealt with intimately more than once, more than five, more than 10 times, but neither of the two of you intend, neither of you to have an intention or a desire or a want to develop that intimacy into something more politically correct, um, something more painful to the finger pointers of society, right? It's still even sneaky link. It's still a sneaky link. But what ultimately makes it a sneaky link is when no one can know about what occurred but you and that individual. So that is the pinnacle or the high variant of sneaky link culture. Someone says, since Simon Mosley says, when I think of sneaky link, I think of ongoing link up. Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's a variant. That's literally just what I said. Like this could even be someone that you've been intimate with 20 times. But the two of you have made and this is not a friend with benefit. Friend with benefits thing is something different. We don't do those. Okay, those we don't do. I don't. Not if the benefit gotta be anything transactional. I don't. Hell to the no. But the sneaky link thingy, the hookup thingy, um, living in a city like Atlanta, and I would think that people from other big cities could probably attest to this, because I've heard people from Los Angeles, certainly New York, speak to this. But but okay, well, black populous cities like Atlanta, DC, NYC, Chicago, Memphis, Tennessee, Detroit, Mich. These places, these zip codes, these addresses, these locations, there is a very, there is an underbelly culture that exists, um, where sneaky link culture permeates and is sort of normalized. Simon says they're from Chicago, so yeah, I get it. Where it's normalized and has been normalized to the point that you have to ask now, like, has sneaky link culture replaced dating? Do people no longer just want to lay out in the grass on a blanket with a bottle of Moscato and watch the sunset as they talk about their past lives and their current selves and what they hope for their future selves? Has sneaky link replaced that? I think it I think it has. I really do. For better or worse. I mean, that's debatable all day and night. But at the very least, I would have to agree, or propose that it has. At least in a certain segment. No, it has. It just has. It just has. Because even in other communities and segments, I'm hearing this. I'm seeing this. So I don't know what the dilly is with that or whatever the case may be, but yeah, it definitely has. And so tonight was a sneaky link date. I It was a combination of the two. We ate, we dined, you know what I mean. We definitely spent hours talking and enjoying each other's company and listening to music. And I was introducing that I write. And when I tell you guys, I'm talking like fine, tall, slim, handsome, very handsome. Locks. What was his locks are like? They're past shoulder length locks. Beautiful smile. Oh my God, gorgeous smile. Warm energy. Very warm energy. Very. It gave.
I don't know how to put that into words properly, but his energy was just really, really good. Relaxed around him. And that could come from the fact that, we've kind of been in communication on more than one platform, DMing and then texting back and forth. And, if you listen to some of my music, well, did I really slide in my DMs yet? Because if not, this conversation would definitely prompt the release of that song. But sometimes you do a little, you have the little DM fun. If you know, you know. I mean, this is a grown-up conversation. Leave now if this is gonna hurt your stomach or make you feel all, whatever. I don't icky. I don't know, but we're this is so the this says, would you agree that it is against the rules to have deep emotional connections with a sneaky link or no? I completely agree with that. And I'm glad you asked that question because you keep me from fluttering and I get to go into another line of discussion regarding that because there are rules in sneaky link culture that don't exist in dating culture, right? And one of those rules is okay, so OG Lady Moon says number one Dom and throws up the roses and whatnot. Okay, well big love to you and big shout out to you, OG Lady Moon. But K Duckworth 659 says yes, it's against the rules. I completely agree. It is absolutely against is effing crazy. Like it is literally not only bizarre, but it goes completely against the whole idea of to me, it's a corruption to sneaky link culture. It really is. Like, because like it or not, sneaky link culture is a thing and it's a big thing. And if you don't know it's a thing, trust me, you're probably dating someone who's sneaky linking with someone else. I promise you that. I don't give a damn what age demographic you're in. This is not a demographical issue at all. It does not matter. In fact, it doesn't matter so much that you know what, we're not even that's hot button. Let's get off the hot button. But listen when I tell you. There is not a demographic that legally can sneaky link in which sneaky link culture is not taking place. Whatever that legality is, and it can vary from state to state. But I will tell you that from whatever that number is to whatever the number is of the eldest person in the latter demographic, sneaky link culture. K Duckworth says, I'm over 50. Okay, exactly. It ain't got a damn thing to do with a demographic, baby. Okay, folks is sneaky linking out here. Yeah. And some of us are getting our damn lives. You could point, I don't give a damn. Look, don't point one finger at me, point them all. I don't give a. When I tell you, I swear to you, cause y'all be wasting the strength of y'all fingers. Some of y'all getting up in age, you getting arthritis. Your pointer finger is already pointing to the left when you needed to be pointing straight. Like I don't know what the f. Like y'all got all types of issues and physicality. You know what I'm saying? Limitations, and y'all still want to be pointing fingers at people. So let me help you so you don't even have to waste that little arthritic finger your ass got pointing it at me. I am grown. I am the type of grown where you have paid enough dues in society to literally not give a damn about the opinions of a mother effer behind an avatar. Let me just be 100, like, let me just let y'all know this so that you don't even, like, don't be wasting that little arthritic ass fingers y'all got. Like, chill with that. You're gonna need that same finger to give you that dose of that mother effing high blood pressure medication y'all be on. Shit, do y'all know I'm on a single damn medication? I don't take a mother effing thing, bitch. Not a Tylenol. Got me effed up. Yeah, that's how it's rolling over here. Yeah, we don't have them. Yeah, yeah, no, no. So when y'all be like, "Oh, you look good for your," yeah, I do, I do. That's true. Yeah, uh huh. You're damn right. STD free, STI free, ST free. Yeah, uh huh. Yeah. Don't y'all fucking play with me. Don't ever try me. Okay? And I'm with the sneaky link culture. Say that. Simon Mosley says, say that. Yeah. How about that? However, or housing ever, we can't ignore because okay, we've delved into the question of whether or not emotions should be attached. Well, what happens when emotions do get attached? Why should they not? What occurs? What ends up happening when emotions get attached? Because I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'll be completely honest with y'all. Judge me for this or not. I don't effing care. I had a sneaky link. I had what began as a sneaky link turn into a whole 10-year torrid romance affair of near epic proportions. Don't put no names in here. Don't do it because I'm swear if you do it, I'm gonna block you. Or rip. Do not put the name. Wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm different with it. Like, I know how to juggle. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a multitasking ass. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so don't be assuming. Don't drop no name. Don't do it. Or I'm blocking you. Off rip. Make a new channel. Heifer. Y'all say a storyline. Okay. Issues. Well, let's talk about the issues. Sneaky link culture. Somebody, okay, two people in a sneaky link. We're gonna call it a sneaky linktuationship, a sneaky linktuationship. One of them develops feelings. What ends up happening? What are the possibilities? And then keep in mind that sneaky link culture is also different. Heterosexual sneaky link relationships are not the same as LGBT sneaky link relationships. They're not the same as bi sneaky link relationships. Not the same as curious sneaky link relationships, right? We all know it's the curious sneaky link relationships that probably are the ones where the emotions and all of that have the least impact, right? DeCasa said, "We are grown. We don't need names." Hello, K. Duckworth. That's what I love about this space. This space. So DeCasa says, "Heartbreak, definitely heartbreak." One thing I say: if you meet an MFer as a sneaky link, right? Trying to turn that mother effer into your nigga or your is because usually dudes or females that you meet on the level of a sneaky link, that's usually they thing. Like that's literally they go like that's their modus operandi for the most part. Like they don't like, for example, like take me for example. I'm a whole cougar, right? You don't really think that my still fine popping ass wanna be cooped up with no mother effing. Listen. I don't. I'm sorry. Maybe you think I should. Maybe you think I'm supposed to. I don't. I don't. I'm not into the whole like, you feel me? I don't like desire to have no. I don't want to come to work for a nigga to be in laying up in my bed. No, I don't. I don't. I don't, y'all. I want to walk around and freak. Yeah, that yeah. I said we grown and we having grown people conversation. So I could tell. I could say that. What the? I can't say that. Some of y'all in here do it. Some of your husbands do it. The hell? We grown. What the f? But yeah, it creates too many issues. Yes, you will, sweetie. Yeah, and you enjoy and take care. And always thanks for pulling up. But yeah, y'all, like it is what it is. It definitely does. It creates many issues, right? It breaks up happy homes, emotions, and it's because a lot of times, your sneaky link may also be somebody who is in a relationship. And sometimes they'll share that information with you. Sometimes they will not share that information with you. You don't give a damn one way or the other. If you don't, I don't. You know who's supposed to give a damn about that? Them two, whoever them two people there is in that relationship. I don't. I'm not gonna lie. I just don't. None of that's my. You feel me? I don't. I don't. The cousin says it gets ridiculous when one knows it's a sneaky link and you start caring and kind of loving them. Simon Mosley says they do. I mean, look, like I said, I had this that I've had that experience. Look, I got another. Look, I got a sneaky link right now. This been a 3 year, like you feel me, 3 years. You know what I'm saying? The average finger point to be like, well, damn, 3 years. Why y'all ain't just like what the f? Like, y'all don't understand that dating in Atlanta or intimately interacting in Atlanta, even on the non-sexual level, intimately interacting in Atlanta, is just it's a different kind of thing. And it's that for not just the LGBT community, like for real, for real. It's a whole different environment out here. Y'all don't like if you know, you know. And if you know, it's probably because the environment, one of those environments that I named earlier in the live, and I should have said Pennsylvania because Lord knows that's another place. If you know, you know, Pennsylvania, sneaky link culture lives there as well. So, Philly, you know what I'm saying? Um, those rough and tumble areas, it exists. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, after 3 years, it would be hard. Like, okay, for this one I'm talking about. Okay, 3 years 3 years we've been sneaky linking, right? But it would be hard. Okay, so no, you don't catch emotions, right? But in 3 years, like y'all gotta hear. I wish. You know what? If I can, I make. Let me read some of these texts. I'ma just read some. I'm gonna just read some text. Oh, ish, I can't because if I swipe out of this, will y'all still be able to hear me? Like if I go to my text messages, will y'all still be able to hear me, or will it make the video go on pause automatically? Because without any names, numbers, associations, or anything like that, I want to read some text messages, like some text streams to y'all.
that are just effing mind blowing. And this stream is coming from like a 3 year sneaky link, and it's kind of clear that he's kind of got some feelings that, like, a little bit on the more amorous side, if you will. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying like, well, no, maybe I am saying, but it's kind of clear that, bro is catching feelings. But see, my whole thing, okay, see, like with me, what y'all think of this with a sneaky link, right? If you my sneaky link and I don't hear from you in 6 months, I don't care if I don't hear from you in a year. The only thing I really care about, or like maybe would be interested in to know, is that you straight, that you good. You know what I'm saying? That's it, right? I'm not like pining. I'm not never going to finna be just like texting you on some. You never gonna get a text from me that says, "Oh, you left me on red." You never gonna get a text from me that says, "Why you not responding?" You never gonna get a text from me that says, "Back." You never gonna get a text from me that says, like, I miss you. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't like to me, like, the sneaky link category has to be like, it gotta be boxed up as its own thing that don't got all that other BS that people corrupt what could possibly be really good relationships with. DeCosta said, okay, wait, let me see. Let me go back a little bit. Okay, so Simon Moses said, I had the same sneaky link for over 10 years, moved out the state, came back, and we still sneaky link. That's what I'm saying. DeCosta says, that's your man, Simon, not a link. That's what, but see, listen. I get it. I get it. Both of y'all is right. Neither one of y'all is wrong. I'm telling y'all, I turned a sneaky link into a whole 10-year thing. I got one now running on years. When we vibe with each other, you would think we are in an effing relationship, me and this 3 year. Like, you would really think that we in some type of a relationship when we're around each other. You would swear to God it gotta be like, because it's like, I don't know this, but feelings be so intense. Like, bruh, listen, when I'm sitting across from this nigga, it's like the energy just be so thick in the room in a way that I never experienced with somebody that I could call like my boyfriend. And I've had relationships that were like 7 years, looking committed. You mine, I'm yours, we ours. It is what it is. I done did all of that. I'm at a point in my life where that's literally the last thing I want. So like a TS trolling me with that, talking about, oh, bitch, I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. Simon Mosley said, never my man. And that's what I'm saying, Simon. That's what it be. It's just a sneaky link that you maintain because you felt that the first of all, the wait, let me make sure. Okay, so either the D or the neck was bomb, right? Or either the D of the neck was bomb, or you know what I'm saying, or you know what I'm saying, his presence, his vibe, like you just liked his energy, and you just felt like, you know what, this is the type of energy that, you know what I'm saying, like I can have this in the energy, you know what I'm saying, when I want it. You know what I'm saying, when I need it, when I feel for it. You understand what I'm saying? People gotta understand that life is not a one size fits all thing. I mean, like it or not, we don't all eat the same food. So please don't ever think that we all think about relationships and dating in the same way. It doesn't even, that's stupid. That's stupid. Half of us was born to a sneaky link. Now, I'm not one of them. My mom and my father were a married couple. My mother got married at 16 effing years old.
16, because at that point, I guess you could, you sign paper. Well, I don't know what that process looked like, right? Because we thank God we got more sense as a country now. But my mom was with my dad at 16 years of age. And I was born to my mom by the time she was 19 age. Yeah. My mama had me when she was 19. You feel me? But she was a married woman. However, let's keep it a buck. A lot of other of us are like some sneaky links. Let's don't act like, you understand, because it ain't like the marriage rates in our community is through the roof. Ain't like every other week you like, oh my God, another black wedding. Oh Lord, when are they gonna stop it with these black weddings? Every time I turn around, I got to buy a new dress for a wedding. Right? That don't be us. We more to be like, I mean, damn, another funeral. God damn, man. A whole nother YN. They done. You understand what I'm saying? That's us, if we want to be honest. Am I ripping off a band-aid? I hope I'm not ripping off a band-aid, y'all. Because I ain't trying to rip off a band-aid. I'm just keeping it a buck. So a lot of y'all, you know what I'm saying, was literally born to sneaky link culture. You understand what I'm saying, Mr. Charlie? Some of y'all, Mr. Charlie's child. Mr. Charlie was your mama's sugar daddy. Yeah. You was a sneaky link baby. We got a lot of sneaky link babies out here. Mm-hmm. A lot of them YNs is sneaky link babies. A lot of them are. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I would tell you this too. That's another sneaky link violation. If your sneaky link results in a child, you done effed up. That's a whole nother violation. That's a rule you violated. That's one of the top three. Like, that's the whole cardinal rule. No sneaky link should result in a pregnancy. No, I ain't got to worry about that unless you can have a throat baby. I give you one of them. Oh, let me. I'll impregnate. Shut up. I'm gonna shut up. But yeah, listen. Real talk though. If your sneaky link results in a baby, that's not your sneak no more. I don't care. I don't give a damn if she moved to France and y'all only get it in like once a year when she come to see the little jit, or you go to see the little jit, depending upon who got custody of the future sneaky link YN. Cause let me tell you something. That right there, violation. And that's not your sneaky link no more. That's your BM. That's your BM. You can't be a BM and be a sneaky link. You gotta pick a side. And to be honest with you, you don't even get to pick a side. Once you get pregnant as a sneaky link, the side has been picked for you. You don't get to pick shit. The baby done picked the side. Heifer, you are now the BM. Period. Deal with it. And the dude, you are now the BD. Period. Ain't no more all that sneaky link ish. How y'all sneaky links be resulting in babies is why. Maybe it's only wild to me because mine can't result in babies. I will definitely give that. I will definitely caveat that, statement with that. Maybe it's because, well, shit. A few of my sneaky links could have. We not even ready for that conversation. We not ready for that. Their conversation. Descartes says you could have that problem, Dominique, where a baby is the result unless you have a vasectomy. Well, the Descartes says you're absolutely.
I had to think. Listen, if you listen to the last like maybe, I literally caught myself. I literally caught myself. But see, here's the thing though. Here's the thing though. Depending upon the activities taking place in a sneaky link, right? Because I did say that there are variants. Not every sneaky link is resulting in the exact same intimacy, right? But in most sneaky link situation, okay, again, depending upon the activities involved, they would be safe anyway. They did not result in the production of children because they should ultimately be safe sneaky links. Now we know that. I mean, again, this is a grown up chat. Y'all read the title of the chat before you walked in. Okay, you brought your ass up in here. So whatever we talking about, we end it. If it's too grown up for you, get the F on. I don't know because we not changing nothing over here. This is a very grown up space. Okay, the conversation people don't want to have. Oh no, we have them. We have them here. Right. So so yeah, I on that the Casas, but at the same time, like I said, they should ultimately be safe. But again, in the world, we know that we make judgment calls about our reproductive health based upon a number of factors, right? There may be one situation where some of you guys will throw two condoms on. And then there may be another situation where you damn near wish you didn't have no skin on your ish. you, you almost wish you could you almost wish you could you almost wish you could smash with the white meat because she just looks so amazing, appetizing, and so beautiful, and so whatever it is that you know what I mean. So there it runs the gamut, but ultimately, you will hope that in the bulk of circumstances that you're, behaving in a way that protects your reproductive health, right? Because you could F around and find yourself in a situation where you either can no longer bear children or you can no longer produce children, right? And so that is a thing, a real thing to consider, and definitely not the thing you want to be ignoring, right? But we all have ignored it at least once in our lives. I mean, most of us, yes, absolutely. You can't tell me any different because there's too many of us out here that don't have parents who are married, and there's too many of us out here that have children and we're not married. Simon Mosley says, well, can you have more than one sneaky link? Shit, yes, the hell you can. Absolutely. You could put an S on the end of that word the moment you're ready. I, yes, you can. Absolutely. You can have more than one sneaky link. Sure you can. Can you intimately multitask? Ah. Yes, you can have more than one sneaky link. Sometimes I'm not saying me. Let me be very clear. I am not saying me. I am also not saying listen. So here's the thing. Not only can you have more than one sneaky link, but you can even have your sneaky links link with you. I mean, it is what it is. Hi, Crime Chronicles. Hey, nice to have you up in the place. But yeah, sure, you can have more than one sneaky link. I mean, I'll be honest with you. Even in the dating arena, which is a different arena from the sneaky link culture, right? But even in dating, if you are not in a committed relationship with someone, you may have three non intimate partners, keyword non intimate, right? Three non intimate partners whom you're sort of, I don't know, maybe you're auditioning them. I don't know how to, how to put that or whatever, but you may be in a situation where someone takes you out to dinner on Monday, and then Wednesday another guy is taking you to the theater, and then on Friday another guy is taking you to happy hour or whatever, and between the three of these individuals, whatever, and and it's not Crime Chronicles says, "Hey hon, how are you?" I'm well, Chronicles. Well, I'm not gonna hold you. Some good company, really good, just really good company, and ugh. Oh boy. Whew. I mean, they love a little transparency in this space. They do. So, I mean, you know. Tonight we're being a little extra transparent with it, but I did give a warning, right? So, I mean, if it's something you can't handle, I get it. But for those of us adults who, aren't still holding our eyes when a kissing scene pops up on a TV show, parents would be like, "Cover your eyes." Okay, I don't know. Maybe that didn't happen for some of y'all. Maybe some of y'all folks just let y'all just like free range it. But not my mom. Shit. Hell no. My mom's definitely ain't play that. She definitely what we had going on that TV. And we didn't even have like this wasn't one of those, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you realize how long it took before I had my own damn TV where it was in my room as opposed to, the family room? Child, baby. I know y'all hear them ice chunks. But yeah, drinking some boboa tea. Y'all like boboa tea? But yeah. So getting back to sneaky link culture. The other question that I would want some answers to from the audience is sneaky link culture and reproductive health. How does it clash? How does sneaky link culture affect reproductive health? Cause see, the truth is, whether you guys know it or not, sneaky link culture is not even a new thing. It's not. It's just that the advent of social media has I'm okay. The advent of social media has made sneaky more accessible and a lot more anonymous
even. You better talk about it, Crime Case Chronicles. You better talk about it. You better say that. You could end up sterile from something you didn't even know you had. Right? And for those not be in that situation, right, or to have not been in that situation, we probably know a little bit more about God's grace than anything because we know that, but for the grace of God, right, we know that our house is glass, right? That our house is made of glass. Which, to be honest, all of ours is. So it's just some of y'all glass is plexiglass. And if you know, you know. Some of y'all house is just plexiglass. So you think that just because your house is plexiglass, as opposed to the traditional clear and transparent glass, you know, you get to point fingers. But I want you to know that plexiglass or not, you still in a glass house too. And then Crime Chronicles, you can get impregnated and not even know whom the father is. Now that one right there is a big one because sneaky link culture has probably produced the most unwanted babies, the most unexpected pregnancies, and the most uncertain parental relationship to the child. Chronicle says facts. We all live in a glass house. I know that. Yes, you're absolutely right. And some of these people consistently still throw stones. I just don't get it. It's so weird to me. It's so weird. But again, I think that comes from the fact that many of those people, the glass around their house is plexi. But if you were able to actually see through it, some of them are living lives way worse than the people that they point fingers at. I promise you this. It's almost always like that. It literally. That's why some of them go as hard as they do because it's kind of like their way of making peace with their darker side. And it's also how they keep their glass plexi as opposed to transparent. And yes, Crime Chronicles, because they are insecure. But now, so this whole thing about the baby and the unplanned, I don't think it's fair to say unwanted. I don't have to be politically correct and say unplanned. I'm just saying unwanted because um, in sneaky link, in most sneaky link situations, if not all of them, male and female in particular, obviously we would be referring to. Neither of the two are intending for this activity to produce a child. He either thinks her birth control is working, right? Or he believes that the contraceptive is working, or he believes that his pullout game is superb. And what we're learning more often than not is that these niggas pullout game is trash. It's trash. It's trash. Mine was trash tonight. Yep. Trash. Trash. Yep. Trash. It was garbage. Yeah. Because in the reverse situation of intimacy, where, with respect to me, when roles are reversed, I'm trying to be YouTube and its guidelines, Jesus. And not just that, but the fact that I don't, we're grown here and we can talk about anything, but I try to broach things from a point of class, even subject matters that are sort of beyond the scope of normal conversation. We're gonna have those conversations here. Get used to it. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen a lot. But again, I do try to, word things and discuss these grown up topics, these real topics, in a still classy and dignified as possible way. And so my thing is that in the confines of my intimate relationships, when the situation is reversed, or when the activity or activities that are occurring in a reverse way, right? Um, so let's just say hypothetically, this is a hypothetical. Someone might say, make sure you exit before you may. Okay, here's a nice way to say it. Make sure you may. Okay, this is, let's say, okay, to the females and the males, I guess. Oh my God. Okay, let's say she or he is giving what do y'all call that stuff put on a cake? What's the last of it? It's called the topping. Wink wink. So let's say somebody is, you know, they some topping. And they're like, hey, make sure that, before you come on over, baby. Come on. Make sure before you pull out, you exit. Not a crime wash. I'ma beat your ass, Crime Case Chronicles. I am gonna finna beat your ass. No, the F you did not. Really? A car wash? So I got a car wash tonight? That's what it was? I ain't gonna hold you. If that was a car wash, let me take a listen. We talking limousine. We talking. If you listen, I be telling y'all the height ain't heighting for here. So if old boy, you know what I mean. If that's a car wash, oh, yeah, I would recommend all of the limousines. If you like a drop top, you like a Corvette, like if you like you built like a one of them, what they drive them things in LA that be on them sitting on them big old rims, them old long cars. This thing, any long car, yeah, detail. Yeah, feel me? Yeah. And so my whole thing is when when I'm in those situations, right? And I'm in those situations more often than not. I mean, this is Atlanta, but this is Atlanta. It says sounds like you have the super deluxe. No, it was really effing good. It was good. I don't know. I mean, Let me tell you something. Any situation where my lipstick stays intact, I'm all for it. If it, I mean, let me tell you something. Absolutely super deluxe. Yeah, I gotta say. And I mean, claims it was a first for him. Claims it was a first. I don't look. I can't allegedly claims it was a first. So this was, that was, the first time that, that interaction and I'll say that I haven't. There are a few reasons. I won't even name them, but there are a few reasons why I could actually even believe that. But then there's one reason why I can't. Nigga, how is you so far? Like how? How? How are you so far at that? Like what? You feel me? And then Cadillac? A Cadillac. You okay? So the first time you took your joyride, you just decided on Cadillac. Crime Case Chronicle says, "Oh, you blew some wigs back." I'm taking it. Ah! Miss Mata J says, "Hey Dominique, hey Chad, hey, what's up?" Oh, thank you, Crime, for welcoming Miss Mara J, Miss Mirage, and me and my weird name pronunciations. Y'all know my eyes ain't the greatest. Don't do me. Don't even try me. I'm very transparent. I'll let y'all know what it is. Okay? I'm a little piece of glass over my eye. And so, yeah, like I was saying, yeah, absolutely bomb. But not just that. The energy, the presence. Have you ever, okay, is there any adult in here that has ever been in an intimate experience with someone where there was a level of passion that was so strong and so like I'm F romantic. Talking I'm talking like passion. You understand what? Oh, Miss Mirage said it's okay. Thank you, Miss Mirage. Appreciate you. We love the subscriber in this space. Okay, we love y'all that understand. I don't own the iPhone 50K thousand, but we working on it. So we love understand sub. Absolutely. Thank you, Miss Mirage. Okay. Simon says, yup, damn scary. The hell. But like I was saying, like, absolutely. Absolutely, he was fire. And Crimes Case Chronicle says, hell yeah, I have. And I'm talking about the kind of passion that you would expect a husband to do with a wife or vice versa. Like, you don't even know, like, why like, why is this passion in the air for this situation? Like, this does not require this passion. Like, why is this passion even showing up? But the passion, and it's like so palpable like you could literally cut the air through with this passion. If I'm talking about that type of a sneaky link, where it almost feels as if y'all have been longing, literally longing, or at least one or the other have been longing to be in the presence of the other. I'm talking about a passion that exists when I'm talking about a passion that exists before one article of clothing disappears. So this is not actual passion. I'm talking about intimate passion. I'm talking about the passion felt across the table as you sip. I'm talking about the passion in the way that a hand runs across. Hell yes, I love my subscribers. Like, can we just like keep it a buck? Like, let's just be honest. Like, you know what I'm saying? Life ain't one size fits all, and thank God because some of y'all, I wouldn't want to live them drabby ass lives. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Them old dry ass, no motion, activity. Mm-mm. Uh-uh. Hell no. I'm sorry. I can't do it. I can't do it. I tried. I didn't try that. I, I tried it. I swear. Look, I tried it more than once. I tried it more than 3 times. I can't do it. I just can't. And if I'm honest with you, part of it is selfish of me because really, if I'm being honest with you, in my perfect world, like in my super duper perfect world, I'm all alone. I'm not gonna lie. Like I be loving me. I'm so serious. I'm really serious. You know how many women are in relationships with men because for literally no other reason but the effing validation. Oh, they got to see me pop out with a nigga on my arm. You understand what I'm saying? But sometimes that be the nigga kid. I'm just being real, y'all. I'm not trying to be crass, funny, or none of that, but it is what it is. Like I'm like Ross said, we love you too, girl. I got some stories too, LMAO. I wish I could tell you because child, but look, I got StreamYard. So I'm you know what? I'm gonna just make the pledge because I've been putting it off and putting it off. So I'm gonna just make the pledge here and now that beginning next week we will do panel shows where people can call in and come on screen or not be on screen. But I will tell you this. I will tell you this. And this obviously is not to you, sweetie. This is just in general. But if you think on you on I'm gonna need your cam to be on. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna need your camera to be on face up in the place. Absolutely. Not absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. So yeah, Miss Mirage, we're gonna get that little story time on, and we're gonna do a subscriber story time where subscribers get to come in and one by one share their stories and we all react. Absolutely, Miss Mirage. And thank you for blessing me with that idea. Even though you didn't bless me with the specific idea in totality, just the fact that you blessed me with the opportunity to hear your story time prompted my brain to think like, why are we not doing like where is the where is the whole like group story time space? Like we need a whole story G. Heavy on the story time part. Very weak on the other word though. But if you get what I'm saying, like we need a whole like we need a story time mukbang. F that. We're gonna do a story time mukbang. Absolutely. That night we gonna run it up. I'm gonna make sure I got my monster energy. We gonna run it up. I don't give a damn if we up till 5 in the we gonna run it up. And we gonna give as many people as and we gonna listen to each person's story without interruption. Miss Mirage says I will let us do a panel. Well, yeah, right, exactly. We got to go through StreamYard, right? How crazy is that? But it's okay. StreamYard as a workaround will be fine. But next week y'all can look for that. So y'all can start marking that on your in your mental calendar. That oh yeah, next week Dominic Speaks is going to be doing panels And one of the panels is, she says, yes, your live is the only page I interact with. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Miss Mirage. Means everything to me. And like, I'm so like, I really be like, when I tell y'all, I mean, like, I really mean what I say. Cause y'all, I never even wanted to do this. I never wanted to do this. I have some of my closest friends have been cussing me out for years about the fact that I would not start a platform. I'm telling you, they be like, B, you are funny naturally. Like, you don't even have to try. Like, you're just in conversation, like, you be having me cracking up. Like, they been like, you need a effing plat. Not only that, but you're smart. You have so much to say. You got information. Like, you know about a lot of different things. Like, they've been trying to get me to do this for a long time. You're good at it. Don't be shy. It's been the shyness because clearly there are things I'm working on, and a couple things I've got fixed or worked out, whatever it is, right? And it's called great voice and oh my god personality. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. It's really because you interact back with us. You don't act too good to interact with the viewers. No, I don't. I remember a day that I spent 2 hours play on a replay, literally 2 hours, responding to comments on several replays and making sure that everybody knew that their voice was appreciated, because I mean that. And to be honest with you, um it's worth it in the end. Yes, do it and call it. Did Simon Mosley just give me my damn title for this type of a segment? Are we doing a Dominic Speaks After Dark? Well, damn, Simon, I'll never be able to take credit for that because you cemented it in YouTube history with your comment. Yes, do it and call it Talking After Dark. After Dark. And my only interjection would be, since I'm Dominique Speaks, we're going to go with Speaking After Dark. Or Dominique Speaks After Dark. But at the end of the day, your suggestion was golden. Crime Case, I said that Dom has the best voice. I'm not gonna lie to you, all my life my voice has been the subject of, my voice has been a polarizing thing, because for some it's literal, it's like soothing, and it's like raindrops on a damn rooftop or whatever. And for some people it's like a lightning bolt through hell. I don't know. I don't you know what I'm saying? But I don't care, because for me, yeah, I've always loved my voice. Absolutely. Absolutely, my voice is a plus. But yeah, Miss, we're going, yeah, Speaking After Dark with Dominique. Oh my goodness. And this is going to be a after 12 a.m. segment that will run anywhere from 1 to 2 hours, just depending upon how long we zhuzh it up with the conversation and how honest people are willing to be in the conversation. I mean, most of these folks got avatars anyway. I mean, get on up in here and tell us about y'all's freaky ass. What the hell? or or just join in the and get in on the antics and the shenanigans of the Speaking After Dark with Dominique late night. You know what I mean? So yeah, we're going to because right now, if you've been following me since I've had this channel, you know that it's a pretty much been a variety show, right? You see a small amount of ASI related content. You see a lot of hospitality and cooking content. You see a great deal of interview content. You see a lot of randomized adult subject matter type content. And so I'm still in this phase where I've already figured out that I absolutely don't want to fix what's broken. This is a variety channel for sure. But what I do want to curate, want to work on is how I curate the content on this channel in a way that's more predictable. So I want to get to a point where people know that, say, on Mondays there's a messy Monday at 8, right? And this happens every week. You know that every week you can depend that every effing Monday at 8 o'clock there's Monday show. And that's the one day where, we may still we this is still the adult channel, but that is the one moment where we let our hair down, we pop our ish, you know what I'm saying, and we get into the thing of the things, right? And these are just hypotheticals and examples, right? And so feed me Fridays, right? And so we're not going every day in order. So I thought about doing something like a feed me Friday. So a feed me Friday would be similar to the Sunday dinner interview that we just had with Feisty, because the Sunday interview can't take place every single Sunday because, for one thing, Sunday dinners are bag. Period. Especially if you cook like me and you not spin a skimp and you want quality ingredients and you want as much of the good stuff as you possibly can get. Absolutely, Sunday dinners are a bag. So that can't happen the Sunday dinner interview needs to be like a twice a month or a once a month thing, right? So we call it the Sunday dinner sit down. Okay, so Miss Mirage says a talent show Thursday, music Mondays. We hear your music. We can do a music. We can do a music Monday, and we can do a music Monday afternoon segment and a messy Monday night segment. You understand what I'm saying? Music Monday morning or music Monday morning and or afternoon, and a music. I'm sorry, and a messy Monday in the evening. Trying to figure out how to best curate the channel with enough content that is compelling, interesting, entertaining, but also follows a format that allows the viewer to have some level of expectation as to what is going to what's going to pop up on the channel on any given day, if that makes sense. And Crime Case Chronicles seems like she's for it. And Simon says, that's cool. Long as I'm there, I know that's right. And it looks like, we've got some very soothing. Yeah, I didn't want to say that at first, LOL. But yeah, absolutely. We are creating a space together. So never think that your suggestions don't matter. Never. Someone made a suggestion in the comment that I changed the title to from one thing to another on a video, and you know what I did? I humbly edit section and did exactly what was suggested, because I realized immediately that the suggestion not only came from the heart, but made absolute effing sense. And I've not been disappointed or have any regret in having had changed the title of the particular video in which that was suggested. This is a space that does not belong to Dominique. This is a space that belongs to Dominique and Miss Mirage and Crime Case Chronicles, right? And Simon Mosley, and it belongs to Vibes Queen, belongs to Golden Signatures, it belongs to Lotus Flower Bomb. You know what I'm saying? It belongs to Thumb Far West. This is a space that this is a space that belongs to so many of us, so many people together building this platform. This is not a me thing, it is an us thing. A platform of your own. I want you to know that in building this platform, I promise you, you are building as well. This is our platform. It is our space that will never change. I promise you, I will never get to a point of any level of significance or popularity that will cause me to forget that
on any level. I appreciate you all. What I do here can't be done without your input. Just look at some of the great ideas y'all threw out here tonight, this morning. Look at that. Just look at what we're doing in this space and in a relatively small amount of time. We've not been a super active channel more than what? And we're creating something special. We're creating something viable. We're creating something that's got legs. So get your asses in those videos. Get those watch credits up so that we get monetized. We get monetized. We get nephew on payroll because he's a holding asset to this production. He's an asset in every way to the process of much of what we see on Dominique Speaks. So we want to make sure that we get monetized, and not just monetized, but at the highest levels. And we're gonna call that into existence. I'm calling it into existence. That we get monetized at the highest levels, and that we able to get nephew on payroll, right? That we're able to up on our equipment, and that we're able to continuously redesign and have beautiful set designs and set changes, and that our live interviews are much less problematic in terms of the image or sound quality, and we're gonna get there. I promise you we're gonna get there, and I ask you all to not just bear with me, but invest in it when you can and if you can. That Cash App is always the same. ASHABZ. ASHABZ. I think I've already shown you guys enough times that your Cash Apps are not only appreciated, but they're used to uplift the channel. They are used for the purpose, the express and only purpose of uplifting the channel. And when they don't exist, the channel will still flourish. But I must tell you that the generosity of people is absolutely intrinsic to keeping check minds afloat, right? A Cougar Cran built like a Falcon player. You feel me? You got to grade us on the curve a little bit. You feel me? Like we gonna have to fight and claw our way to the top. But baby, I'll be damned if we not gonna get there. I want y'all to get there with me. Because when I get there, we get there. It's not a me thing. It's a us thing. I'm here for all the course correction. If it's a slight, if it's something that you see, if it's a blemish, especially if you are actually a financial producer, particularly if you're a financial producer, if you are someone that when I'm standing in a Verizon store or a T-Mobile store, and I'm standing at that counter making the final decision about the latest iPhone or the absolute most topish of the line Android phone or Pixel device available. If you are one of those people responsible for that type of energy and activity in this channel, when I tell you your voice is limitless here, so long as that voice remains shaped in a way that supports the description of the channel. And if you've not seen the description of the channel, I encourage you to do that, because anyone who's financial support or otherwise support, absolute producer in this space, and absolutely has the voice, and absolutely gets the I don't give a damn pass, because I'm gonna give a damn about my supporters. To hell with them other folks who may not. But my supporters, my subscribers, those who love on me, those who pour into this project. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely. You must, most certainly must get a I don't give a damn pass. Oh yeah. But it's other faction of people who have things to say, want to troll, but would scratch a ticket and come up on 5K and would drop a little 20 in that ASHABZ. A Shabs. It should come up as Dominique Taylor. Oh no, y'all's opinions is the one. I don't give a damn. Damn. You, if you ain't investing in my dream, if you're not pouring into my project, why would I give a damn? I'm actually inclined to think that you might be telling me something to throw me off my game. But see, my investors, I'm more likely to think that, you want your investment to grow, and you want your investment to yield a return. And you want to look back and say, you know what? I sold a little seed toward that channel, and 5 years later, everything that I expect that channel to be, it still is. Happy. I love me too. I feel, girl, I be the happiest when I'm alone. I'm not lying to y'all. I swear to God. When I tell you, I promise you, listen, it's when I'm in, listen, first of all, I don't have to look a certain way. I don't have to, do you know, like, the feeling of always having to be on go sucks. The feeling of always having to produce sucks. The ability to walk into your house and throw your bra on the doorknob and pay it dust. I'm talking about it. We face it. I don't give a damn if you got, like, yeah, the AC is popping in my crib. I don't know. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. The AC be AC in the FI, but it don't matter. If you be in them STREETS's going to work, school, hustling, trying to grind, make ish happen, you burning up, you hot, baby. When you get inside your crib, you know what you want to do. You know what you want to do. Okay, Miss Mirage says, same with me. I'm so content being alone. I know it's right. That's the one thing a mother for you will never troll me with that. I got a nigga and I got okay, good for you. I'm glad you do. Crime, I saw the walk. Right. Oh, she said like a supermodel. You beautiful. I love your mission. Thank you so very much, all of you. I really appreciate all of those comments. I appreciate all of those compliments. But you know what? You will all appreciate whatever it is that you appreciate now. I can assure you that over time, you're going to appreciate those things exponentially, because you're going to look back on them and know that you were not wrong. Because I'm the type of grown that really don't switch up. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, um, my energy for people who pour into me is about the strongest energy that I have for human beings, period.
is stronger than the energy that I have for Sneaky Link. It's stronger than the energy that I have for worker. It's just to you. You understand what I'm saying? That's a different, like, you're doing a lot when you do that. And sometimes you may not even know the value, the worth, or the amount of a lot that you're doing when you're doing that. But that's exactly what you're doing. You pour into people. What you do is you put out the fire set by the demons, right? That are in their pathway that causes them to fear crossing over into the next level of their success because the devil has lit all types of hurdles and fire traps in the form of trolls, in the form of do no gooders, right? And it takes a certain thing to get that, to have the confidence where you're like, you know what, put the fire up, I don't give a damn. At this point I feel like I'm flame retarded, I don't give a damn, I'm going through it. And Simon Mosey says, yes, alone is the best thing for me. Me too. Me too. I always tell people at this point, I look at the dating pool and the dating world no different than I look at the aisles in Publix or Kroger. Okay? I need when I need it. And what I don't need, I don't get. Does that make sense? Can you read between those lines? Oh, but let me just be clear. That metaphor begins and instantly and specifically ends at the idea or the juxtaposition of the dating pool comparison. There is no, I don't mean in terms of shopping. There is no shopping. Okay. Ah, okay. We don't get to the register. Let me just be very clear about that because I know some people, yeah, they like to twist and kind of bend narratives. And so I just want to like just make sure that I'm being very clear that I do not participate in that activity there at oil. Um, but just like how, like especially if you live in the South, right? If you live in the South, sometimes you go to the grocery store like four mother effing times a week. In the East, we like, you just do like your one big, like you just drop a whole 500 in the Seatown, Pathmark, whatever it was. Know what I mean? Pioneer. Done with it for the month. Not in the South. At oil. That's not the South. In the South, yes, you do that to an extent, but stay. You in the grocery store getting what you need, but only what you need. You not trying to rack up. You might just be running to the store for a 32-ounce bottle of orange juice. The milk done ran out. You cook a dozen of eggs and a loaf of bread. This the South. That's just how it be. You literally, if you live in the South, you can be in the store multiple times in a week. Shit. Dating pool, sneaky link culture. It may not be that, but the point is, the greater point is that it's pretty much the same thing. You get what you need when you need it. You don't try to, you're not trying to find yourself stuck in a relationship where, you got this bomb ass D or this bomb ass peen or this bomb ass P. You understand what I'm saying? but everything else is trash. Everything else is garbage. You can't stand this nigga even being around you half the time. Like, what? You can't trust him. You won't trust him. But a lot of women and a lot of men end up in relationships with exactly those kind of people and problems. And it's like, for all that, why are you not just sneaky linking? Like, why are you trying to force this 2 year nothing ass of a relationship into a now, you weird, that's my fiance. Like, but y'all both know for a fact that it's absolutely nowhere in hell that anybody finna walk down the aisle. And you know that if you do, you doing it for every wrong reason you could think of. Simon Mosley says, and that's why I'm alone and love it. And that's why I'm alone and love it. Me too. You're damn Skippy. Me too. When I want what I need, if I need a little if I need the little Gork 3000, if I need the whatever it is, I trust me when I tell you, I have literally no shortage of ways to get that. None. And some of y'all is in relationships and even marriages where y'all can't get none. Where the nigga so tired of you, he don't even want to F on you no more. Or you so tired of the nigga, you don't want him hunching on you. Like he literally just there at this point. The nigga just there. He don't know why. You don't know why. The kids don't know why. Your pets don't even know why. The nigga just there. Or the girl just, she just there. Y'all don't even hunching on each other. Literally sleep in the same bed and don't touch one another. It's a lot of y'all dealing with those relationships. A lot. Yeah. And I know you are, because some of my sneaky links tell me about being in those relationships. You feel me? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. They come over here, and sometimes before a nigga could even think about getting intimate, he just want to unload about how bad his relationship is. Ah. Simon said, I've been in that place, don't want that no more. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want that ish. Y'all got me effed up. Hell nah. Leave me alone. Let's get it popping, then your ass go home. Shit. Fighting. Man, listen. Fighting. Let me tell y'all something. I remember this. My friends used to laugh at me. My girlfriends especially, because I would be like, I would call them or wake them up in the middle of the night, like 2 or 3 in the morning. I'm like, girl, I'm in here in the living room sleeping on it. And they're like, then you have company? Where he at? What he doing? I'm like, he in the bed. They like, why you ain't in the bed with that nigga? I'm like, girl, the deed is done. What the F I'm finna be? Girl, for what? Fight over the blankets? And I ain't going through all that. Then hear this nigga snore all night. You understand what I'm saying? He ain't even clipped his damn on there. Now I got to feel this nigga toenail scraping up against my ankle at the bottom of the bed. Oh, no. When that nigga wake up, he gonna wake up by his mother effing self. Cause soon as I hear the first snore, I'm creeping out the bed and I'm in the other room. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, cause I don't appreciate that level of closeness and that level of like clinginess and that level of I don't. I did before. I did. I swear I used to love it. Oh, Lord, I feeling all cuffed up and cleaned up. Absolutely. But you reach a stage in your life where you realize that, you know what, if marriage ain't coming any damn way, what the hell am I doing, trying to give a nigga all of the accoutrements of a marriage meant to be in a situationship any damn way? Are you effing crazy? And a lot of y'all are doing exactly that. Like, y'all are in situationships that y'all are running like whole marriages. What the hell? If y'all don't stop that. Y'all giving these ninjas the same benefits of a marriage. What? And it's just a situationship. And somehow you think because you in a situationship and it's not a sneaky link, that somehow that places you above us in the echelons of dating. No. No, no, it does not. No. No, it don't. No, it don't. Y'all be treating niggas like, and y'all ninjas be treating these females like, you know, like, y'all be giving them wifey and hubby status. For what? Hello, Crime Section Chronicle says not buying the cow, yet getting the milk for free. Simon said, LML man, I slept on the couch many nights because why are you here? Oh, I got the best effing subscribers on planet Earth. I don't give a F. I don't care. Respectfully, I got the best. I do. I do. Because let me read that again. LMAO, man, I slept on the couch many nights because why are you here? Yes. Like, nigga. Like, come on. Like, listen. This is the thing about intimacy, the dichotomy of intimacy is that the buildup, the intensity, the passion, the desire, all of those things hit very, very hard, right? But once the D is done, all of those things crash. They crash so mother effing quickly. For me, they do. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm dead ass. For me, they crack like I'm in an age where I could be with a nigga and in 1 minute we was like getting it in, and in another minute we just playing the game like two regular niggas. Like, nah, bro, it's your go, like, nigga. Oh, you ain't even see the, bruh, get in the car, get in the car. You feel me? Type ish. Yeah. I got real ones in my chat. I got real ones subscribing like y'all are. Crime Case Chronicles said I'm stress free. That's what I'm saying. Crime, bruh, I be sis, bruh. I don't even care. Don't even matter. But I be so stress free. Yes. And when I walk the streets, like when I go out, like I go out and sure I look good for me. Literally me. I definitely do not be having that same level of stress that I had when I was chasing relationships or situationships. Absolutely not. Hell to the no. Hell to the no. Because at the end of the day, one thing you better know in our community, they're not marrying you. At the end of the day, you're not getting married. Get the thought out your head, like put your manny panties or your granny panties or whatever you need to put them on. The ninjas is not chasing wives and husbands, okay? Simon says, LMAO man. Oh, yeah, I read that one.
Oh, okay. Crime Case Chronicles said I am a woman. That makes me really like I respect you even more. A down ass chick, yeah, girl. Oh wow. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Low key felt you might be, but the confirmation is definitely yeah. If you ain't like this video yet, take a moment, like that, hit that like button, hit the like button. You might as well. You hear your view gonna count. Let your like count. Your like count too. We've been fluctuating between 20 and whatever it is. I don't care. I'm grateful, but just get them likes up in there. Come in my house not liking something. The hell wrong with your ass? I know you got me. Chronicle says I was in a relationship 15 years. Worst relationship ever. I was literally with the devil. Girl, I listen. I've seen those kinds of relationships play out in my lifetime. I get it. I've seen them. I've seen them with friends of mine. I've had those sort of torrid, whirlwind, toxic relationships. I've definitely had like two of those in my lifetime. Like I'm talking where, you know, it was always energy in the relationship and always motion, but it was all toxic. Yeah, that type of ish. Mm-hmm. I've been there. I've experienced that. I've been there. I've experienced that, and yeah, I absolutely know. Um, it's a thing. You feel me? But with that said, y'all, I'm gonna say good night to y'all. We had a little cute 2 hour live, and this was not even expected, y'all. This was so random. So random. I had no intention and no plan of going live tonight. But yeah, we're here and you know what I'm saying? We got through it. It is what it is. If you're a supporter, stay supporting. If you're a troll, chill out, relax, give me a chance, stick around, hang out, cool your bullshit out, and I promise you, you're gonna end up really falling in love with this platform with time. All right. Good night, everyone. Y'all take care. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye bye.